Nasani is a 280 consolidation locomotive that came to the Southern United Railroad to help out on the main line and the branch lines. When she first arrived, Larry was given the task of showing her around. And by the end of the day, they became best friends. Late one afternoon, the two engines were working in Milford Yard.
I finished my shunting first,
laughed Nasani. Nasani can be very competitive too. That's not fair, Larry chuckled. The brakes on one of my cars were locked. Nasani then looked at the overgrown track near them.
Where does that track lead?
Nasani asked. To the town of Hazlitt, Larry replied. It's been abandoned for as long as I've worked here. I do want to see what's down there though.
Me too,
cried Nasani.
Why are we always thinking the same thing?
Who knows? Larry laughed. What are you doing tomorrow?
I'm spending the night at Otisville tonight so I can bring back a train of fruit. What about you?
I have to pick up coal from Denville and take it to the steelworks, and then bring back a train of steel beams and bridge girders to repair Main Street Bridge in South Plainsville.
I'll see you at Denville then,
smiled Nasani. Yes, you will, Larry smiled back. And as soon as their crews were ready, the two engines departed the yard. The next morning, Larry departed South Plainsville with a short train to Denville to pick up the coal cars. It was a damp, rainy day, but Larry was still happy. When he arrived, he backed his cars into the siding and waited for Benny to load his coal hoppers with coal that Stacy and Dewan had just brought down from the mine. Larry looked at the time on the station clock. That's funny, he thought to himself. Sonny likes to be on time. She would have been here by now. He hoped Benny would take a long time to load his car so he could wait for Nasani. But unfortunately for him, Benny had them loaded quickly and left to do some more shunting. Come on, Larry, called his driver. Time to go. What? Oh yes, of course. Larry was soon coupled to his hoppers and puffed away, but he was worried about Nasani. Every time Larry heard a whistle or the puffing sound of another steam engine, he would always hope it would be her, but it never was. When Larry arrived at the steelworks, Christian and Andrew asked him why he looked so worried, and he explained about Nasani. She is a new engine, Andrew said. She doesn't know the line well. You think she could be lost? Larry asked. It's possible, Christian replied. Oh no, Larry cried. I must find her. And before Andrew and Christian could say anything, Larry puffed out of the yard. The first place Larry wanted to look was the old Hazlitt branch. Why here? Asked his driver. Yesterday Sonny said she wanted to explore the end of the line. She could have gone down here. So Larry made his way down the old line. The rails were rusty, the tires were rotten, and the bushes covered the tracks. However, all he found was some old rolling stock. Damn it, Larry said. She's not here. Let's go back. His driver tried to reverse him, but his wheels spun and spun. His wheels couldn't grip because of the wet weeds on the rails. Oh no, groaned Larry. Now I'm stuck. Meanwhile, Nasani had arrived at South Plainsville shed.
Nasani,
cried Taylor.
I thought you were bringing a train of fruit this morning.
I was,
replied Nasani.
But my smoke box was clogged, so I went to the works. I'm better now.
She then looked around.
Where's Larry?
Nasani asked.
We don't know,
Chrissy replied.
We haven't seen him since this morning.
At that moment, Christian arrived. I don't know where he is, but I know what he went to go do.
What did he go do?
Nasani asked. To look for you, Christian explained. He thought you were lost. He left the steelworks without his train, so I had to take it. Luckily, I had no more jobs scheduled. Nasani thought for a moment.
I know where he is.
Larry's crew was using all the tools they had to try to cut him free. Larry was sad. Not only was he stuck, but also because Nasani could be in trouble and he couldn't rescue her. Suddenly, Larry heard a whistle. I know that whistle. It's Sonny!
Well, well, well.
Laughed Nasani.
Look at what you've gotten yourself into.
Sonny, how did you know I was here?
Because we think alike.
Oh, that's right, Larry chuckled. But where were you?
I went to the works because I had a clogged smoke box.
Nasani replied. Oh, Larry said, feeling foolish. With Nasani's help, Larry was soon free from the weeds, and together they puffed back home. When they got there, Paul spoke to Larry. I understand you wanted to help a friend, but that doesn't mean you abandoned your work. I'm sorry, Larry replied. I feel so silly. I should have remained calm and thought things out.
You really should have.
Nasani replied.
But the fact that you went out of your way to find me shows how lucky I am to have you as a friend.
Larry smiled and his face went as red as a danger signal, and the other engines laughed. But that day, Larry and Nasani were both reassured that they had a good friend in each other.